out for a stroll. Nice day, beautiful day to go out walking. Those of you who are listening to this video and are able to do so, go out and go for a walk. Those individuals who are currently dealing with devastation in parts of the country due to bad weather, I want to let you know that at least I am thinking about you, and I made a donation. Keep plugging away. Where I live, we've had bad weather and been through some pretty bad weather ourselves, so I definitely can relate to the things that you're going through, although I don't say I understand exactly what you're going through, but I wish you the best, and I am thinking about you. As I said, I'm out taking a stroll. I want to encourage everybody to watch my videos, subscribe. Appreciate that. Lets me know that you're interested in what I post and what I talk about. If you have any comments, as always, constructive ones are welcome. If you have any ideas for videos, I also welcome that as well. I began my walk today without an idea of what to talk about, and something just kind of came up in relation to one of my kids. And just for information, my kid has no disability that I'm aware of, except being a teenager, and I'm very proud that that's the only one that she has. But what I want to talk about today is something kind of related to her point in life, and maybe what I think of some of the opportunities that she has, and how it relates to people with disabilities. So she had an opportunity recently, and really doesn't want to partake in it. It's an athletic activity, and as we try to instill in her, this is her choice, and she'll have to live with her actions of declining that opportunity. And so it got me started thinking about people with, disabled people. That's what I like. That's what I am. That's what I want to call myself, for reasons I've listed in other videos. But as a disabled person, it's kind of hard for me to watch her opt out of an activity when she has an opportunity to participate. And it started making me think about the opportunities as a disabled person that I have, and those which I felt I do not have, and those which I felt I never had. And as a disabled person, I feel, at least in my mind, a kinship to racial and ethnic minority groups, because I feel that I haven't had the opportunities as, quote, the non-disabled people have had. Some of the ones I have just, they're just not possible because of my disability. I'm not going to be an airline pilot, for one. That's just not going to happen. There's limitations. Although with the advent of the robotic car, what about the robotic plane? Of course, why do you need a pilot then? It doesn't matter if you're disabled or not, you wouldn't need a pilot really. And so I feel that kinship to people who are from minority groups, racial and ethnic, religious, so forth, because there is that discrimination aspect. There's the belief of the people that, hey, you're disabled, therefore you cannot do this. And I've had that attitude from people I know, people I don't know, close family people, you know, that didn't have the belief that I'm able to do something. And so I have to be very careful to separate out, you know, my feelings about limitations and not partaking in activities with those of a child of mine, because, you know, it's not about me and what I want and what I would have done. It's about what they want and what is best for them. And it can be a delicate balancing act, frankly, when you have to make sure that your stuff is not creeping into their activities and their choices. And you know, it's like, first of all, you know, I feel in a very small group, being a disabled parent of non-disabled children, and not just one disabled parent, but my spouse is also disabled. So here we are, two disabled people with two non-disabled children, and us having to work hard at keeping some of our biases about participating in things and not participating in things out of our decisions in regards to what they do or they don't do, helping them decide what they should choose is in their best interest and not something that is in our wish list for when we were their age, perhaps. And so we, you know, my wife and I try very hard to keep those things very separate. For one thing, whether you're disabled or you're not, is the need to understand the competitiveness of life. And I know people who really are like non-competitive. And the thing that I see in that is that if you're not competing, you're losing out on what's out there, because then that's one less person to compete with what's out there. And it's my belief that the world is a very competitive place, and if you don't compete, you automatically lose because you have no chance to win. So that's just my thought. Like I said, this is always my view, always my opinion. Doesn't mean that they're right, just mean that I own them. And thanks to YouTube, I get to express them. So tell me what you think, agree or disagree. Welcome your comments, constructive. Appreciate subscription, and be aware that I watch videos of people that watch me, and it helps me learn and to grow as well. Been kind of busy, so this is my first video, and I haven't been on my channel to search other videos, but I will probably be doing so before the end of the week. So look for some updated videos and etc. if you're browsing my site. So as usual, this is Blind Man Walking 2. I'm out walking about, and I encourage you to do the same. As always, I'm walking, and I hope you're able to do that too. Bye bye.